Dear colleagues, despite all efforts of the Russian manager group to isolate Russia out of all of the world, as well as the Pacific, Asia Pacific region, including China, Japan, Korea, Australia, Indonesia, so to have India at a distance, with the the second form of the Soviet Union, USSR. This is story have not success. So this is story have not success due to the one reason, the reason of Ukraine. You are right. It's Ukraine. So. Uh, Certainly, the death of Alexei Navalny in the Arctic prison under the name Polar Wolf must be as surprisingly for the and the sign as a start of the Munich conference. Certainly, the Russian manager group has suspended uh, how this is a conference will be uh, with the support Zelensky, Syrskyi, and against Russia. Mm. And certainly here, but visit Vladimir Putin into the Uran Vagon Zavod. This is a flag of the Russian tank industry in the Second World War. The attempt to the soft situation after the Avdiivka story. I saw in my website the map of the American issues, how the front line is equal. And right now, we're understanding that the change higher command resolution on Syrskyi must be to show how another tactics of Zelensky, of Vladimir Zelensky. And certainly we must to tell, as today I saw how the Russian television, Russian media told own spectators about Munich conference. This is one of the biggest event in the international life. And certainly without the representative, some countries and Russia, also the Russia. And here all observers, apart the Russian media, noted the report of the 1E foreign minister of the Chinese People's Republic. So it was interesting how he have not the biggest losings deals, but he push how the Taiwan as a province of the Chinese People Republic. And so the Chinese representative invitation business into the China. Certainly the all Europe, um, and how he adverted about the Chinese economy last year was a growth 5.2%. No, this is small for the Chinese economy. This is small data, but this is impression for and we have another stories about the um, Belgrade. I told already, and we have two differences, very differences point on this conference. How one of them, the military, Piotr Pavel, Czech president, told about the find the 800 shells for Ukraine. And certainly, another how the European politician find the purchase for two six additional money, and certainly the with the hint moreover of the US Congress decision. Also, for example, one of this is a point opinion told chancellor of the Germany, Olaf Scholz. He told how the United States had GDP 28 billion, but spent in the Republican only 20. Uh, 20 billion. Those United States have had last year 28 trillion US dollars GDP. And certainly he hint how Germany overcoming the psychological barrier for the German establishment to spend 2% of GDP. GDP for the health, for the military expenditures. Also, another story how the Rheinmetall will be together joint entrepreneurs entertainments in the Ukraine for the bill create the weapon. But not only the this is story is very tense. Right now we have only psychological fight, struggle, Western Russia, and here this situation, the situation of the Munich conference allows to take a total about how the use money use it as a reserve. It will be very interesting the history how the in 1970 US troops arrived into the Europe and the 6th of the June of 44 Dwight Eisenhower, the next US president, had a descent in the Normandy. So this is a story looks uh, just only this those image. I'm sorry, but right now history have potential to repeat third third time. This is my answer became as is circles. Now, the interest rate of the Russian central bank, which left the important the macroeconomical data the previous level. So this is a very dispute due to the Russian establishment at the background of the campaign of Vladimir Putin's Putin want to victory time due to before the accepting US aid out of the ocean. And and certainly the and sorry and certainly the right now Russia major group want to temp by them to improve situation and here the but here certainly the apart Marinka, Avdiivka is a very tricky tricky story. So the if the last year Russia economy had 3.6% and about it the figures Vladimir Putin in particular avoid to name. The first message was about the rather than 4%. This is a story. Thanks the military that it's don't dispute anywhere and anybody, but we have also the growth of the stock market in the Russia. And in these conditions, this is how the credit rates in the Russia about the 14% and more so the Russian banks for the improving the situation in economy and own balances attractive some entities individuals for the take credits. This is the risk for the not all simply borrowing people in entities, but this is a risk for the Russian banks bank system. So the absence of the US aid, USA aid from overseas over ocean forces the Russian group is to seek another story for the improving situation before the negotiations with the Kiev. The Kiev with the office of Zelensky. And certainly the and certainly we can to the accept to the additional print money by the Russian financial and economic power due to the before the and it's very it's we can to the note how the Munich conference have not the words about counteroffensive, not counteroffensive, but and certainly this is the absence of this words. This is a rhetoric allows to the Russian establishment to accelerate situation in the battlefield. And I have inside information from the Donetsk inhabitants how it's very tragedy of the people, how the previously steps of the Russian establishment in 2014 destroyed families and economy and cultural connection and all life, and this is in Donetsk, Lugansk, and Crimea. In Crimea, of one families evacuated into the Kiev, part of the families, and another part of those families evacuated in Moscow. And so this is migrants, real migrants, which have exterior surface as usual Russian have adaptation in the Russian life and certainly and appear by fact and appearing by fact as a real migrant already take a position of the middle class. So they have a car, the flat by the mortgage, the children visited in the additional education, have additional education by the payment base, etc. And etc. So this is oh Jesus story very interesting for the starting the politician, and totally they these people very living very feeling for the own motherland Donetsk in Lugansk, and very suffering for the losses motherland. So there is human fate, and here I want to the attention this because how the migrants already have good material situation if they can to buy a flat about 15 million rubles, 150 handwritten orders. Uh, and the and another additional service. So the and the total we have a risk with the accelerated inflation due to the how the Russian financial power will be service the demand of the military and forces bloc in the Russian. Especially this is a very real due to the campaign have campaign. Oh, we have remains only 1 month. And the total and the last um, Jesus and the last oh my God. Mm, no, no, oh, I forget my last. And on the conference, welcoming the and counter the biggest achievement the joint Finland and Sweden as a member in as a member is a NATO. And most of the this with Russia and NATO have not threat for the Russian Federation. In any, I have own analysis, my opinion. NATO is a political organization, not only military and attack organization. So thank you. Bye bye. See you later.